Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I thought I would share with you all a little makeup look, sharing with you the Lisa Eldridge Kitten Eye Twin Set in Perils. So I did share the unboxing of this and I said I'd do a little makeup tutorial. So I've not tried the eyeshadow that's in here yet, Cressida, or the eyeliner. I have been using the mascara this month, so I'll share with you me using that as well. I did get another one that was kindly sent out, so I'm going to be using some of our products to create a little look for you all today. We're also going to be using the Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint as well. So I hope you enjoy watching this little tutorial. This was totally unplanned. I'm sitting at home just now and it's just a rainy day. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to put a little bit of makeup on today, even though I'm staying at home. So I thought this would be the perfect time just to sit and have a little play and just do, oh, I've got a big hair there. Just have a little play and see how this makeup looks on. So I hope you find it helpful and enjoy watching. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the Seamless Skin Tint. Now, I've been using this all month so far. So today's the 11th, which is a very special date. If you're into manifesting, you'll know how important today is. It's 11/11. It's the 11th date of the 11th month. So this is your Make-A-Wish day. So if you're into manifesting like me, I'm heavily into it, then this is a very important day. So I thought I'll have some fun today. We'll do a little bit of Lisa Eldridge makeup and just enjoy this lovely day. So yeah, this is what the Seamless Skin Tint looks like. It does say to use 2 drops when you're putting it on, but I've actually been a bit cheeky and I've been going for 3. So I've been wearing this most days. It's very light, it's lovely coverage. If you're like myself that prefers a more natural makeup look, then this is a really nice, it's like a hybrid of skincare and makeup. So it's 78% skincare and 22, would that be 22 then? 22% makeup. My maths isn't very good, as you can tell. So I'm just going to share with you all how that looks on the skin. So when it goes on, it just kind of blends so well. This has been lovely to wear. I've just been wearing this every day, like I said, of the month so far. I do have a wee blemish there, so just ignore that throughout the video if you can. And yeah, it's not high coverage, it's nothing like that. If you're using this little skin tint serum, it's just really nice light. If you're like me, that you just prefer something natural and a nice light coverage, then this is the one for you. And it has been wearing really well. So usually I would just set this with a wee bit of powder. So this is one of the products I've been trying out this month from Lisa Eldridge and absolutely loving. She did send a couple of shades, so this is the lightest shade, which I think is perfect at this time of year for me. So let me know in the comments below if you've tried Lisa's Enhancing Skin Tint and what you think of it. It's very easy to work with. MD could apply this. It's one of the easiest kind of skin tint foundations just to apply if you're not into heavy coverage. So as you can see, you can still see my skin through it. It's still very much, you can still see that it still looks like my skin and it's not a mask of foundation, that there's flatness in my skin where there's no light and glow. So you can still see that the skin still looks like real skin. If you did want to apply a bit more, you can. Will I do a wee bit more? I might just do a tiny wee drop more just on maybe just my forehead, just for a wee bit more coverage. And again, because this is quite a runny texture, you only need to use a small amount and always shake the bottle first just to mix the ingredients because it is such a loose kind of liquid formula. So I'm just going to put a wee bit extra there. I'm going to do a wee bit extra on my nose. I'm going to go in with a wee bit of concealer as well. But I just thought, yeah, we'll put a wee bit extra coverage on because this is more like a kind of wee sparkly Christmas night out makeup. That's why I've put my jumper on today. I've actually just changed. I've got my jogging bottoms on, if I'm being completely honest with you all here, because I'm not going anywhere. If you watched the last Lisa Eldridge video, it was quite a funny one because the postman came to the door halfway through and I had my bright red lip on and I had my joggers on then as well. So you must have got a bit of a shock. If you've missed that one, I'll link it in the description box below. So yeah, that's just how the skin tint looks. Really light, really fresh. And yeah, if you want more coverage, you can add more. If you want something lighter, you can just put a few drops on. I would say if you've already got really good skin, you don't need to put a lot of heavy coverage on your skin. Just say let your natural glow shine through because it is a lot more youthful on your skin. If you can see like a glow and yet just a bit of luminosity as opposed to like a mask of matte heavy makeup. That can be very, very aging. So that's a little tip to take away with you all today. Now that I've done my foundation, I'm going to go in with a wee bit of concealer once I've done the eyes, but I'm so excited to try this eye product. So let's have a little play. This is the Lisa Liquid Eyeshadow. It's her Liquid Lurex. So I did share with you a little swatch of this in the previous unboxing of this kit here. So I've not put it on yet, so this will be my first time trying this out. So if you haven't seen the unboxing, this is what it looks like. And I've not tried it before, so this is quite exciting to see how this is going to look on my eyes. So there's a lot in here, so I feel as if it's going to last a long time. I'll show you a little swatch on my hand so you can see what it looks like. It's a nice kind of sheer, like I thought it'd be quite nice with this sparkly jumper. So that's why I went for it today. I'm going to grab a wee, what brush will we put this on with? Will we just grab, because I've not tried it before, I'm not sure how it blends. So I'm just going to put a wee bit on and let's just see how this goes. I think it might dry in quite quickly. But when I've seen people putting it on, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pop a wee bit of this foundation that's on the bottom of this brush just over my eyes, just to give it a wee base, because you don't want to see any pink through your eyes. So there was a wee bit of foundation on that brush. So yeah, I would say a wee top tip is just try and get your eyes as matte as possible. That's just a tiny bit, that's not a lot, but I would say, yeah, just so there's not, I have to have quite a wee bit of redness in my eyes, so a pinky tone, so this will just help balance it out a wee bit. So let's see how the Lisa Eldridge Liquid Lurex eyeshadow, this is shade, what shade is this in? This is in shade Cressida. So for MD that was wondering what shade this is, she does have some lovely little eye. Oh, this texture is just lovely. I'm going to try blending it in with fingers first, just to see how that looks. It's very easy to work with. I think they do set actually. I think when I've watched her applying these before, they do actually set, but this is so simple. That was like basically a one and done eye. So if you're just looking for the easiest eye over the Christmas season, I'm just going to take that wee bit off my lashes just in case it sets there for the mascara. This is an easy look to do. Love that colour. How beautiful is that? I chose well with my jumper, I'm thinking, today. I've actually just thrown this on. So let's go and do the other side. Oh, the texture of this is so creamy. You could apply this with a brush or just straight like this with your finger. It's so easy to work with. The consistency is just so light. How beautiful is that? I'm absolutely loving that shade. That's stunning on that colour. And if you do want a more simple kind of eyeshadow look for the Christmas season, then this is absolutely perfect. I suppose you could build it up a wee bit if you wanted to too, but I'm really happy with that just now. So yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. I would always say that if you do want your eyes to look more awake and more open, then you want to kind of go for lighter colours. So lighter on the inner here is going to open up the eye. So that's just going to make your eyes appear more open. So if you've got quite kind of deep set eyes, if you're wanting them to kind of stand out more, don't go for dark colours. Go for something quite light, and it's just going to open them up if your eyes are deep set. Really happy with that. So yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. She did do like a wee pack of these in her Christmas, one of her Christmas kits, where there's I don't know if it's got this shade, they have got another beautiful shade in it, or if this one just comes in this kit. I'll link the kits below if you've not seen them yet, but that is beautiful on. Easy, one and done eyeshadow. Love that shade. I did actually think it was going to be more silvery, but it's actually really nice. It's a kind of like champagne-y colour, if you can see it okay in that light, and it's Cressida. So if anybody was on the lookout for that, Cressida is in this lovely kit. So that's one of the products in the little box here. So yeah, if you're looking for this Lisa Eldridge kit, it's in this one. So that's a lovely box. So that's in there. And then the next one we're going to try, I've not tried this yet either. This is the eye liquid liner. So this is Lisa's Kitten Flick Liquid Eyeliner. So let's try this. Again, this will be my first time trying this out. Interesting to see how this wears as well. Look, if this eyeshadow, how it wears for the day. if it's quite long lasting. It'll be interesting to see. There's no fallout or anything, obviously, because it's a liquid, which is another good thing about eyeshadow, because sometimes the powder ones you can get fallout. It just all lands down here, which can be a bit annoying. So yeah, the good thing with that is it's just set on the eyelid. So really, really happy with that. This is what her eyeliner looks like. So it's in this nice black kind of chic pencil, just with her name there. And yeah, I had trouble opening that the last time, so thankfully I've been able to open it quite easily today. So it is a fine nib. There's just a very fine wee kind of point on it here. So this is going to be really easy to work with if you're not used to working with eyeliner. And I would say a little helpful tip is to always be leaning on something so your hand's not like up and down like this. So then what you're going to do is you're just going to start and build it up slowly. So I'd say the easiest thing to do with your eyeliner is just kind of start in the middle. Because it's a fine point, you're just going to, let's just see how this looks. Oh, yeah, this is a nice wee fine nib. So somebody that's not used to wearing eyeliner or applying it, this is going to be easy for you. So you always want to kind of, I would say it's easier just like that in little sections. And then you can go back and kind of fix it. And you always want to kind of go thicker on the outer of the eye. And then as you go into the middle, into the inner eye, you want it to be kind of finer. So you don't want a thick line in here. You'd rather have a thick liner. You'd rather have it thicker out at the side here. So this is quite easy to use, like I said, because the point is so fine. It's really easy to just get in close to the inner corner there as well. And just kind of gently dot it on. See, that's another wee tip when it comes to your eyeliner, little dots, as opposed to like one big full line. If somebody was trying to put it on themselves, this is so easy to work with, this liner. This is great. I'm definitely going to use this more this month because this is the first time I've actually tried it. So I'll be using this as much as possible if I can. So now that I've kind of done that bit there, I'm just going to kind of try and do a little flick at the end. So I would say that a little tip is where your kind of eye starts here, the bottom of your lid, if you can kind of think it would be coming up the way, because you don't want to drag the eye down. So without pulling the eye or anything, I'm just going to do like a wee kind of flick in here, like that. If you can see, so you can see I've just done a wee outer flick there. And then you can pull it in and join it up if you wanted to do that, if you wanted something a bit thicker. So I'll just gently pull that in there like that. And I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. The only thing we have to do now is try and match them up, which can sometimes be a wee bit tricky. But I would say, again, just take your time and just use the same process. But that looks really good. I'm really happy with that and very easy to use. So anybody that's frightened of eyeliner, this is going to be an easy one to use. This is going to be a friend, not a foe. If you're frightened of eyeliner, or if you don't wear it, you can always skip this part. But if you find it helpful, then this is a wee tip for you. So I'm just going to do this side now. Just checking here. So again, I'm just going to start in the middle. And just gently trace it as close to the lash line if possible, if you can get it. You don't want it kind of like further up. I'll say that and then I'll do a bit further up, won't I? That's usually what happens. So it's just a fine wee nib. So again, this is super simple to just apply it there with. Really easy to get as close as possible with. And then there's always one eye. It's like your nails, isn't it? There's always one that's easier to do than the other, like painting your hands. If you're right or left-handed, I always find this side easy to do. But let's see. So yeah, we're looking pretty okay so far. Absolutely love doing makeup. This is one of my highlights of the day. See, when I'm waking up in the morning and I know that if I'm going out somewhere or if I'm just staying in, this is the fun. This is the fun part where it's really fun and creative. And I just think, oh, it brings me so much joy. This is just what I love doing. Skincare and makeup. Let me know if that's your favourite things as well. This is kind of where I'm happiest. Just playing with makeup and doing skincare. Right, let's try and do this wee bit in the inner here. Again, because it's such a fine point, this is so easy to apply. And then let's just try and do our wee line here. So I'm just trying to measure them out to make sure they're going to be quite equal. I would say that if you do have any wee mistakes, this one's just sitting up a wee bit higher, you can always kind of go in with a cotton bud to do any corrections. But I'm just going to wing it. Did you get that? I'm going to wing it. I'm doing the wing. I'm doing the little outer wing. So we're just going to get that out here and just create that little small wing. So yeah, something really simple, something really easy to do. And yeah, I think I've just winged it. So that's us. So that's the eyeliner on. So first impressions, really happy with this Lisa Eldridge eyeliner. It's super easy to use. And yeah, it's really, if you're not used to wearing an eyeliner, this one is quite simple to work with. So I would highly recommend it. And again, yeah, I'm going to start using this more this month because I have just been kind of playing it safe and going with my wee pencil. But just to give it a wee try, then that's quite effective, isn't it? And it looks so nice with the eyeshadow. So now we're going to go in with the Lisa Eldridge mascara. Now I have been using this. This isn't my first time trying this today. I've been loving this month. This has been a great mascara. I didn't actually think it was going to be as effective looking as it actually is. So I was really surprised because when I've seen pictures of it online, it does look quite subtle. So I found that it actually built up more than I thought it would. So I'm just going to curl my lashes first because I've always got little ones at the end that can go a wee bit kind of flat. So I just want them to sit up as much as possible. And let's go ahead and try this beautiful mascara from Lisa Eldridge. This is what the brush looks like. So it's really a nice kind of fan lash effect you're going to get from using this. Top tip when you're doing your mascara, as I share this all the time, is to look down. So look down into a mirror. So I just have this wee compact mirror that I look down into. Don't do it that way. You'll just get in a mess. It's much easier to look down and then you coat all the lashes. So let's go ahead and use this lovely Lisa Eldridge one. So like this one is in shade black. And I usually like to do a couple of coats of this. The great thing about this mascara is it does not clump. You will not get a clump. You will not get any clumps with this mascara. It's so lovely and easy to use, and just, yeah, it just kind of like brushes through your lashes quite effortlessly. If, like mine, you do prefer yours to sit up, just give them a wee curl beforehand. But I love this kind of mascara. This mascara is the kind of mascara I enjoy. It's not too thickening, even though my lashes are quite fine and sparse. It's just a really nice mascara. So I've been wearing this every day of the month so far, up till now. So yeah, if you missed last month's, what I was wearing last month, I'll link the video below because I was using a different makeup last month. So if you missed out on that video, I'll link it below so you can check out and see the tutorial. It was drugstore makeup, which I'm fond of as well. I don't mind luxury or drugstore. This is probably the first kind of really luxury eyeshadow makeup that I've actually used for a long time, because I do usually just buy from a brand that I use a lot in the high street, which I'm always really happy with. But this is like dream makeup, so this is like really special. And yeah, I just thought it'd be quite good to try out some different brands. So let me know if you're a huge Lisa Eldridge fan below. I have had a few of you comment on that, saying that you're a huge fan and love her products too, which is lovely to hear, because this month I'm really using most of our products every day. I'm using our cleansing balm at night as well, which is in my big box that I put all my products that I'm using for the month in. So I've been wearing that, I've been using that every night. So I will share a separate video if you wanted to see me using that as well. It's called like our liquid gold. I think they refer to it as like liquid gold, this cleansing balm that she's got, but my skin's been great with it. So I've really enjoyed using that. So I'm just doing another wee coat of mascara. I don't normally go back into the tube when I do a second coat because there's usually so much on the brush. So I would say, you know, don't put a lot of air in and out your mascara tubes by doing that, you know, like to get mascara on them, because you'll just dry them out quicker. Even, yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. So, and then I'm just going to do a little bit underneath the lash. This looks so nice, this mascara. How nice is that? I've been so happy using it. It wears so well. And yet, even putting it on the bottom lashes, it always looks nice, because sometimes you worry your eyes can look a wee bit spidery if you put too much in the bottom lashes, but this is just like a dream to work with. It's so easy to use, and it just gives them a really nice kind of natural look. And then what I usually do is, just because my lashes are quite long, the ones underneath, I usually just give them a wee kind of pull through. I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. Just to get rid of any excess at the end, so it doesn't make them look as long as they are. So usually I would just do a wee pull out here and just take a wee bit off the ends, because I don't like that really kind of spidery look. That's just a wee bit of mascara that fell off my lash there, but that's okay. And then just these ones here, just to pull them through. Or you could use a mascara wand, like a dry one, but I would normally just do that. So that's how the eyes are looking so far. Really love, love, love this shadow. How pretty is that? It's a nice mascara, the liner, the eyeshadow, love it. So that's the eyes done. My eyebrows are looking quite bad at the moment. So, well, they're not bad, it's just how they always look. So I'm just going to give them a wee comb and I'm going to fill them in. So I'll just give them a wee comb through. Usually just how I would do my eyebrows. Comb them through, give them a wee brush round. And then I'm just going to fill them in. So I'm going to fill them in with, I'm trying to use only Lisa Eldridge makeup in this video, so I'm going to fill them in with a wee pencil, but it's not Lisa Eldridge, but we'll just pretend and ignore that. I'll share it with you below, because I did create a video in this, so it's not like this is a sponsored video or anything. This is just a nice wee eyebrow pencil that I've been using and enjoying. So if you want to find out, I'll link it below. I was also going to say that for MD new here that's watching, that's new to the channel, or MD that's been obviously here from the beginning, today, as I said, is the 11th of November, so it's a very special day, but it's an even extra special day today, because I checked to see how many subscribers we have today, and last night it was under 2,000, and today we're over the 2,000 mark, which is amazing. So a big, huge thank you to everybody that started watching the videos. If you're new here, or if you've been watching from the beginning, I would love to know. Comment below if you've seen the early videos, my filming skills back then. I really appreciate everybody that watches the videos. If you've been here from the beginning, or if you're new, thank you so much for all your support on this channel. So we're over the 2,000 mark now, which is huge, which I'm so grateful for. And yeah, it means a lot. It means the world that people are enjoying watching these videos. So that's a big celebration on this special day of manifesting, the 11th of November. So that was a lovely surprise today. Yeah, I just thought I'd say thanks to everybody while I was filming this video. So this is a really special one, not just because of the day it is and that we're using Lisa Eldridge, but there's over 2,000 people subscribed now, which is a big number for me, so thank you. So that's my eyebrows on. I know they're still fine and sparse. They've always been that way. I was a child of the 80s. The style back then was a thin eyebrow, and sometimes when you overpluck, they just don't come back in. So yeah, that's my eyebrows done. So the next thing we're going to do now is what we're going to do. We'll do concealer, and then I'm going to go into lips, and we're going to do a lip. Will we do this lip from here? Will we go all out? Will we do red? I did do red in the last one. Will we go red, or will we go the Lisa Eldridge Rouge Experience? Oh, it's such a hard decision, because I did put this on during the week and it was lovely, but I'm thinking this is a wee bit more festive. So we're going to do the kits. I'm going to do the red again. We're going to go all red and just hope the postman doesn't come. There is a delivery coming today though. So hopefully, yeah, he's going to see me quite done up, sitting in my jogging bottoms and a full face of makeup. So just putting a little bit of concealer under the eye area. So this is a great wee one. I'll link it below. I did also make a video on this. It's very affordable, high street. Let's try and fix this wee spot here. It appeared the other day because I did an exfoliation and a mask, and it pulled out everything, which I love because it makes your skin feel really clean. But at the same time, there was a wee spot there, so it was a wee bit obvious. It is drying out now. So I would say I've just kind of left it, but you might just notice the wee bump there, but it's at the end. So yeah, it's hopefully by tomorrow it'll be away. Everybody looking forward to the festive season. Let me know what you're all up to. When do you put your tree up? That's another big thing that would be interesting to know, because we always usually do our Christmas tree the first weekend in September, the first weekend in December. But we're feeling a wee bit like, last year it was the end of November, but it was only because there was a big storm one weekend last year, and we had plans made, but they get cancelled. So we thought, well, while we've got time, we'll put our tree up. And last year was the first time we got a real tree, and it was amazing. It was so beautiful. It was the first time we've ever done that. And I think it was just the storage of having an artificial tree. We thought, let's just get a new one each year. And it was so great. It was just lovely and magical having that in the house. So we're going to do the same again this year. So it just depends when we see them in at the shop that we get them from. We actually just buy it from, we did just get it from Lidl last year, and it lasted so well. We got it at the end of November, and it lasted all the way to the middle of January. Well, January when you take it down in the 6th. So yeah, we're going to do the same again this year. So let me know, when do you think it's appropriate to put up your Christmas tree? When do you normally do it? I know some people have got theirs up already. So, and I've seen Christmas decorations up in the shop, so I'm starting to feel Christmassy, and it is only next month. So we want to really make the most of it. And I feel as if it could be happening maybe. It depends when the first weekend falls. Let's find out. I'm just going to share with you all while we're here. When is the first weekend in December, or would it be the last weekend? Right, okay, this is a tricky thing. The last weekend in November is actually my husband's birthday. So his birthday's on the 29th of November, and we're actually going to be away. So we're going to be away on his, well, not going to be away on his birthday because I'm working. I think I'm working that weekend, but the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that is the 1st, 2nd and 3rd of December, and we're actually going to be away on a trip for his birthday because I've got that time off. So we've never went away in December before, so it's going to be Christmassy and exciting. So I'm thinking the tree needs to be up before then, because then we would come back and it wouldn't be until maybe the 6th or the 7th it would go up. I don't know. Usually sometimes like to have it up for his birthday, so we'll see what we do. But yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be soon anyway. So the only thing I was thinking about as well with the trip that we've got planned away is that we go away on the 1st of December, and I've got the advent calendars, haven't I? So I'm not going to be able to open them on the 1st and the 2nd and the 3rd. We come home on the 3rd, so I can open on the 3rd. I will be able to open on the 1st because I'll be here in the morning. It's just the 2nd. So if you haven't watched the advent calendar videos, I'll link them below. I got the Rituals one and the Look Fantastic fragrance one. So the only day I'm going to miss is a Tuesday. But what I'm going to do is I'll maybe just open that one on the 3rd when I get back, and I'll share with you what's behind each door, because I like to do that as well on the channel. So yeah, that's the first time, but we're really excited to go away in December and to see how magical and Christmassy it is. So fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm excited for that. So stay tuned. I don't know if you want to see a wee bit of footage from that, because I can share it with you all if you want. We are going somewhere in Scotland, and it's exciting. So stay tuned if you want to find out where. Just thought I'd share that with you all before I done my lipstick. So yeah, let's go ahead now and get back to the makeup. I'll share with you all. It's just a wee chatty catch up as well, because I know it's nice to come on, and if I'm watching people's videos as well, I like to kind of find out what they're up to as well, and just what's going on as well as the makeup. So let me know if you enjoy that as well. So I feel like we're all friends here, so it's nice to have a wee catch up. So this is a lipstick I'm going to go in with today before I do my blusher. And this is the beautiful set. It's the Lisa Eldridge, the Holiday Ribbon. So you get the lip liner and the lipstick in here. Now, Lisa did share a video on her Instagram yesterday, which was brilliant. And she was giving you her top tips to make your lipstick last as long as possible. So she basically says that instead, like using the lipstick first to do a stain and apply it with a brush. Now, I don't know if I've got a lip brush here that I can use. Have I got a lip brush? Because it'd be interesting to see if it did last. Oh God, where's my lip brush? Wait till we see, we've got so many brushes here. So I'm sorry, I think I've thrown it out to replace it. I've not got one. So instead, we're just going to have to do it this way. So she did say to apply a lipstick, apply one of your lipsticks like this with your lip brush and just push it on the lips like a stain, and then go over it with the liner and then just top it up with this. So we'll do our best and see what we can do. So this is the stunning Lisa Eldridge Velvet Ribbon lipstick. This is your Christmas lipstick if you're looking for something really festive. So I have put a tiny bit of lip balm on my lips this time just so they're not so dry. So let's just go ahead and do a little bit of Lisa Eldridge Velvet Ribbon. Velvet Ribbon. If I did have a brush, I would really push that into my lips just to give it a kind of wee stain, but we don't. So I might just have to go ahead with the one coat of it and then just going to correct it with a little bit of lip liner around the edges. How nice is that? Look, how satisfying is this? Does anybody else love that? Oh, that's just perfect. Loving this lipstick. So if you haven't got it yet, she does have the Rouge Experience one as well in ribbon, but this set is the dream set. So if you're looking for a lovely lipstick kit for yourself or as a present for someone, then you know that you can get this lovely one with the liner, and the lipstick comes inside as well. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to shape them with my lip liner, just with the colour. And then I'm thinking I might do a wee bit of this lip stick as my blusher, just to match in, because I think that would be quite nice. So this is the lip liner, if you saw in the last video. There we go. So this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to shape them a wee bit. I feel like that's pressed quite a bit into my lips, so it has kind of stained them. Just going to do a wee bit of correcting now. Okay, and there we go. That's the lipstick. That's the liner on just with the lipstick. So that looks really nice. And then I would usually blot this, but I don't have a tissue with me, so I'm not going to be able to do that just now. But yeah, it's really pretty. Really nice on. What I might do is, I might just do a wee bit of liner underneath here, because it is nice to have that kitten flick, isn't it? But if you wanted to be a wee bit extra, then you could put a wee bit underneath of liquid liner, or what I might do is, do you know what, I'm going to go for it. It's meant to be like a festive look, isn't it? So what will we do? We'll do the blush first. You can leave it here. I'll do the blush first, and then I'll add a wee bit of liner underneath just to show you the difference of, you know, with or without. So just in case you were wanting that. So I'm just going to take off any excess blusher that I've got on there, and let's do a little bit of Rouge Experience blusher. So I'm just going to put a wee bit on this clean bit here. It seems too good to waste, doesn't it? But I'm going to use this, so it's fine. So again, you're just going to take your brush, and then I would just give that a wee brush through there just to pick up some of the colour, like that. And then just very subtle, because I would say that when you are wearing a red lip, you don't want your blusher to be too much that it takes away, you know, you don't want to have too much of like too much makeup, like a kind of, you know, clown face, basically. Just apply that to the high points of the cheek, like so. And yeah, that looks really nice. And then that's a match with the lipstick. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tone it down, because I don't like the blush too strong when I'm wearing like a lipstick that's quite bright. And I think the eyes just need a wee bit extra definition. This table's a mess here. I'm glad you can't see what's going on here, but it's a bit of a mess. So let's do a wee bit extra eyeliner, and then let's just finish off the look. And then I'll give my hair a brush, and you can see the finished look. I'm going to put this box up here because I need a wee bit of working space here, and I'm running out of room because I'm usually very tidy, but there's a lot going on here. So yeah, let's go in with the eyeliner and see how it looks. And then I will tone down these cheeks because I look a wee bit Aunt Sally just now. So yeah, I'm just going to do a wee tiny bit underneath just to see how that looks. And again, the pen, the end of the pen is so fine. So it is really, yeah, really subtle. Just going to join this up. And then the other side. Again, when it comes to your eyeliner, if you're taking it all the way in here, it can make your eyes a wee bit more close set when you're doing eyeliner if you brought it right into here. So I usually just like to bring it to about here, and it creates the illusion that your eyes are further apart. Again, I'm going to do it a wee bit at this side. Just really subtle. I mean, you can go as bold as you want with this. It's entirely up to you. If you wanted more of a bold eye. But because I'm just sitting in the house today, I don't want to go too bold. And there we go. So that's just a wee bit of liner on the underneath as well now. So you can see it just looks a wee bit more defined. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tame down these cheeks so it's just less pinky, less rosy toned. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab, where's my favourite blusher brush for? I'm losing all my brushes today, haven't I? Oh, here it's here. So I'm just going to go ahead with this brush here. And yeah, let's just tone it all down a wee bit so it's not as blushy. But do you know what? Sometimes it just adds a wee bit more definition to your face. So I'm just going to do that first of all. And then let's just go ahead. And this is just a wee bit of blusher. This is just a wee bit of powder that I've been using. This pot's going to last forever, but it's so messy, so I just take what's in the lid. So let's just take out what's in the lid here, tap off the excess, and then just seal all that in. Will make your makeup last as well, just obviously if you give it a wee set with a little bit of powder, and that'll just make it stay in place for the day or for the night if you're going on a night out. Does anybody have any Christmas party nights out that they're going on this year? If you are, let me know. It's not something I really have time to go to, if I'm being completely honest, because it's such a busy month. I don't get time to go to a Christmas party night, but what I do like to do is myself and my husband, we go out for a nice kind of like wee Christmas night out ourselves. So I do love that, so I'd like to get dressed up for that, so that's something nice. But yeah, I've been to all the Christmas party nights before, and they're always lots of fun, aren't they, and the Christmas music, but sometimes it's just, it can be a bit chaotic and overwhelming. So let me know, do you like a Christmas night out? Do you prefer your own company? Just listen to your own music on Christmas. Well, that's the look today. That's me just tried everything from these kits here. So I'm just going to take my hair down and just share with you how it looks. Now, I haven't washed my hair today, so please excuse. I think I washed it. Did I wash it yesterday? So yeah, my battery's about to go as well. So I'm glad that I've managed to get to the end of this video. But if you... Oh, another box has just fell out. I'm thinking, what was that? But if you do like the look of these sets, and if you did want to try any of these makeup looks and sets, then you know that this one's really lovely. This is the lip one that I've got on just now. So yeah, the lipstick's in here, the lovely one, the velvet ribbon. And we also have this one here with the Lisa Eldridge. This is the little eye kit one that I've got. So all the products in here have created this eye look today. So if this is something you like the look of, I'll link these in the description box below where you can find them. Thanks for watching today's video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, leave a thumbs up. I'll leave more videos for you to watch in the description box below with everything here linked as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.